Okay, today I'm doing a little bit of wildlife photography, hopefully some roe deer. I'm going to do a bit of a monologue now and then I'll have to go quiet because I'm going to enter these woods. I'll put a picture in. I got a picture last year of a roe deer in these woods. I'll just put it in the video now. So I'm going to walk up this path a little bit further and then I'm going to enter the woods. And hopefully we'll see something. I've got a thermal scope, Hikvision, not Hikvision, thermal scope, and a Canon 5D Mark whatever it is, Mark III with a Sigma 500mm lens. Right, I don't know if anyone can hear me. I'm just using the microphone I've got a DJI Action 4. But I'm just using the microphone on the unit, so I've got no muffler. So I'm going to go to the top of this path and then we enter the woods at the top, which I'll be looking down. If we're going to see any roe deer, I'll be looking down on them, and because I'm at the top there's less chance of them seeing me and smelling me, maybe. So as we go along in the video, I'll just switch my scope on. As I go along in the video, if I see anything, I'll obviously put the pictures in here. So the thermal scope is a bit of a game changer. I need to start whispering really. The thermal scope's a game changer for finding anything. The last picture I got of a roe deer, which is the one that I just put in, I wouldn't have found it without the scope. And it was about 100, no not 100, maybe about 50 yards in front of me. So I'm looking for, this will pick all sorts of little heat sources up. It can be a little bird or some of the trees give off a warm section. I'll just take a picture of these trees here and you can see on the scope. I can photograph on the scope as well. I was here, I think it was sometime last year, and I found one sleeping. It was a bit too far away. I say sleeping, he was awake actually, but he was in a lying down position. He probably heard me, so he bobbed his head up. But it's too well hidden, I couldn't get a decent picture. So now we're looking down on the woods. Keep forgetting to whisper. If there is a roe deer and they hear you, they won't just shoot off. They tend to weigh you up first, which gives you a little bit of time to get a photo, hopefully. So out of breath. So where I am, there's two wooded areas, a woodland, one each side of a road. And these roe deer, I've seen up to maybe 4 or 5 of them in one group. Tend to switch between the two woods, and they'll probably cross over the road in the morning or late at night. Now if I'm at one side I can look across to the other woods and the scope will pick up if they're there, which will save me wasting my time going in the wrong woods. Now we're at the top, some lovely views hopefully on the camera. I'm not going to say where I am, but keen eye may know. So this bit here, this little bit of a walk now, won't tend to see much because we're a bit high up and it's can't see into the woods very well. As we drop down, it becomes a bit more open and they tend to be around there, the deer. Okay, we're dropping down into the woods now. It was just a little bit beyond here, or not far from here, that I got the last picture. That picture took me about 2 or 3 visits to get. Trying to find these roe deer. Like I said, this thermal scope, which is here, is a game changer. So if you can hear any deep breathing, but I'm very unfit at the moment. I'm a bit hot actually, I've wrapped up a bit too much. When you've got all this gear on there, you can't just take a jacket off dead easily. So you could literally have a deer right next to me and you wouldn't even know. Say they'll go into a not a panic mode, they'll go into a standing still mode. Whoa shit, whatever that is. Nearly fell over there. If they see you, they'll just stop and stare at you. If you've seen them, you can then get a picture, and most deer pictures you'll see with the deer looking at the camera. Gives you a few seconds. We're still a little bit high up at the moment. I need to just drop down a little bit more. Hope we get one today, otherwise you're going to be disappointed. Well, we'll still post the video though. See what goes on. Right, here we go, looking down into the woods a little bit better now here. Don't know if you can see that on the camera. So I'm looking through the thermal now. If anything's in the sun, it'll warm up like rocks and stuff like that. It can give off a heat source. Some parts of trees can give off a heat source, they tend to warm up inside. Drop off the path a little bit here. So I'm looking right down into the woods now. Let's try and get a picture of that for you off the camera. If they're there, I'm looking right down on them. Because I've got the sun behind me, it gives me more of a chance of them not seeing me. Got the sun right behind me. I'm going to take this lower path, it splits here. I don't even know how well this video is going to turn out. I've not used this, I've got a clip, like a body mounted clip that clips onto my harness. Never used it before. I've got it set to wide angle, so hopefully it's all coming out okay. I am whispering or speaking very quietly. On the way up here, down at the bottom, I did see a heat source which looked like it could have been a deer. So I think they're in here. Sometimes you get the heat source but they're still camouflaged. Oops. So you literally can't see it, but it'll give off the heat through the foliage. Getting a bit lost now. I think I want to be going down, don't I? Oh shit. These bloody rocks. Rocks and roots, slippy roots. Yeah, I want to be going down here, I think. The paths are covered in leaves, so a bit more difficult to see. Still a bit high up, really. You need to get a bit lower where it opens out a little bit. There's plenty of food for them at this time of year. There's a lot of stuff falling off the trees and don't exactly know what they eat, but a bit of a mixture, berries and stuff. And I've got a fairly big heat source there, but I think it's too high up. It looks like it's in a tree. Could be a squirrel. Yeah, it is a squirrel. You can see it moving round. It's jumping round now, moving the tree. It was quite a big heat source though, so it could have been. These leaves have literally covered the path, so I'm now off the path because I couldn't see it. There's not much of a path anyway. Oops. Now it's starting to get to the bit where it's starting to open out down there. It's a bit of a lottery this though. Well, it is a game of chance. There's that squirrel. Pesky squirrel. I've got a picture of him. Oh, there's two of them. There we go. Oh! Literally both just fallen out of the tree. So they're either playing or fighting. Or mating. They don't look quite young. Yeah, they are. So they're playing. Baby squirrels. Got a picture, I think. They literally both just went up the tree and then both fell out and landed on the floor. I'll just track across here and then have another scout round and then that'll be it, I think. These are lovely woods, these. So much nicer with these colours as well. There's some walkers. I'll just start the video if I can on the thermal. No, it's taking pictures now. There we go. So that's some 3 walkers. I can see them but they can't see me. And now oh shit. Fucking hell. And now I'm at the bottom looking up now. This is probably my last chance to see anything. The owner of these will just put these signs up. Private land, no access. Although there is access. But I do know him anyway. And he's given me permission anyway. He said I could do some bushcraft and stuff like that with my daughter a few months ago. A couple of years ago. What's that on there? Egg box. Why is there an egg box stuck to the tree? I don't know why he's put the signs up. I think people have been camping, lighting fires. Right, this is our last little scope round now with the thermal. What's that there? Pigeon. Is it a wood pigeon? Yeah, well, let's see if I can get a picture of a pigeon. Got to go home with something. There we go. Is it a pigeon or a dove? It's a wood pigeon. I saw that with a scope. I want to have seen that with the bare eyes. The bare eyes. Naked eyes, sorry, not bare eye. Right, that's it. One last look. I've got a heat source there, but I don't think it's a deer.